Yeah, we slow leak. Don't matter if your team full of shooters, nigga. We play deep. 5'7" point guard named Ruger. This bitch a straight demon. Pull up in the Hellcat, make a nigga thank Jesus. Leave him with his eyes wide open, look like he daydreaming. Everybody got the truth when they rap. I tell them so be it. Nobody got the truth when they rap. So we don't believe. Niggas say they Israelites and not black. That's the state we get. Play like God knows with the snap. No matter the state. Give a fuck about your personal attack. Nigga is straight heathens. How you sell out when you rap? I'm with the game meeting. Can't even sell out with your rap. You need to change teachers. Niggas put us down and come up until they face meeting. I walk, talk, breathe the shit, and I bleed it. You can never move how I move, cause you ain't leading. Gotta be born with the greatness, you can't teach it. I see they trying to copy my style, so be it. I walk, talk, breathe the shit, and I bleed it. You can never move how I move, cause you ain't leading. Gotta be born with the greatness, you can't teach it. I see they trying to copy my style, so be it. Yeah, I hear these niggas when they talking, let them gossip. Protocol, never catch me slipping, tell them watch him. Tunnel vision, move on my way or try to stop this. All black, 0 dark 30 when we lock in. Yeah, I hear them niggas when they talking, let them gossip. Protocol, never catch me slipping, tell them watch him. Tunnel vision, move on my way or try to stop this. All black, 0 dark 30 when we lock in. I don't know what these niggas heard, boy, this my shit. Funeral home look like a gathering for the gothic. Outside of your crib like we held somebody hostage. Box shit, aiming at your noodle with a chopstick. She love me, but she say she hate the way I make her toxic. Double up on everything I do cause I'm a prophet. Picture me coming to you for help, boy, that's nonsense. It's just me and my niggas, everybody know we got this. Watch your tone, you bass, I got something make you high pitch. Thinking he got faith till he turn into a scholar. You a goon, he a goblin, tell him I'm a monster. Niggas forget to go, all I care about is on. If I say I'm not 2 or not 3, use your logic. Handicap match, get some help and then combine it. He think he big, treat his head just like an ostrich. So many hands and feet like he jumped inside a mosh pit. Yeah, I hear these niggas when they talking, let them gossip. Protocol, never catch me slipping, tell them watch him. Tunnel vision, move on my way or try to stop this. All black, 0 dark 30 when we lock in. Yeah, I hear these niggas when they talking, let them gossip. Protocol, never catch me slipping, tell them watch him. Tunnel vision, move on my way or try to stop this. All black, 0 dark 30 when we lock in. Take time in. Yeah, I hear them talking, let them chime in. Something like a butcher with that machine when I'm locked in. You with the Conway, no West Side, so go find him. Locked in, gunning for everybody in your top 10. Who would've knew? Keep it cooler, you niggas fool. Send them to Africa when that Mac 10 buck too. Doctor with a hammer, I get surgical with it too. If it's up, then it's stuck, and I'm feeling real vertical. Strap on this little Uzi, make you do a shoulder move. You do it for the clout, and we still won't even notice you. Been waiting for a long time, well, it's time to show and prove. That's why my circle tight, we ain't got shoulder room. Street sweep his whole block, clean it up, no more cold. Thought he seen a witch, it was quick, he just know the room. Jumped in the water with the sharks, I had open wound. With a half moon, make it dark, I just wait till noon. Yeah, I hear these niggas when they talking, let them gossip. Protocol, never catch me slipping, tell them watch him. Tunnel vision, move on my way or try to stop this. All black, 0 dark 30 when we lock in. Yeah, I hear these niggas when they talking, let them gossip. Protocol, never catch me slipping, tell them watch him. Tunnel vision, move on my way or try to stop this. All black, 0 dark 30 when we lock in.
Hey, Shalom, Lord Christ, let anybody online? It's like anybody online? It was correct. Alright, clap it up. Alright, Shalom, Israel. I'm precinct officer 50, Michael Lott. You know what I mean? The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under Commander General Yahanna. You know what I'm saying? Started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. You know what I'm saying? And we here to teach, you know what I mean, so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians that we are the true Jews of the Bible, man. We waking our people up out of sleep. You know what I'm saying? The Bible says, you know what I mean, in the Most High Word, it says, now's a high time to wake up out of sleep. And you know, you see all these plays and everything going on. You see the oppression. You one of the people that say, "Oh, I wonder why the word getting like this, the word getting like that." Man, because it's a high time to wake up out of sleep, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like the Lord is definitely, you know what I mean, doing His working a move on America, man. You know what I'm saying? And tonight's topic, what we got, man, we're gonna show you how Christ was a perfect example of how to keep the laws of God. You know, because the Christian church, they teach you that, you know, you can't be perfect. You know what I'm saying? They tell you that, you know, the laws of God are done away with, right? But you as a black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, when you come up to us, you don't come up to us and say this and that. You tell us how you feel. You tell us this and that. You can basically what I'm trying to say is you can think for yourself when true prophets are in front of you. When you got the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge of the Commander Yahanna in front of you, you can think for yourself. You can say, oh, I this and that. Oh, I think this. Oh, I feel this. Oh, I feel that. Well, guess what? When the pastor tell you the laws are done away with, and he then turn around and say, pick that money in the bucket and pay your tithes, why you don't say, hey, pastor, I feel like we shouldn't have to pay tithes because you just said the laws are done away with. So why we got to pay tithes? When the pastor tell you to wake up on Sunday morning, you know what I mean, you could be resting, you know what I'm saying, you could be taking time out, you know what I mean, enjoy your day before you get back to that slavery that you got to wake up to early Monday morning. You should ask your pastor, you know what I'm saying, I feel like the church shouldn't even exist. Why do we got to come to church if the laws are done away with? Why do I have to come here, you know what I'm saying, then, and listen to you, but you telling me the laws are done away with? And you got to ask them questions, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the Christian church, man, that's why the Christian church is a bad, disgusting, horrible place, man. You feel what I'm saying? It's full of lies, man, deceitful, man. You know what I'm saying? They are nothing like Christ. You know what I'm saying? Then, like, we spend our whole life talk about trying to do this, trying to do that, trying to do this, trying to do that. In the church, they don't even tell you to even try to be perfect. They don't even allow you the chance to try to prove that you can do perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like the Bible says a man that falls 7 times. They don't even give you that. They just tell you, down them 7 times, just fall. Just stay down. Just stay down and don't even try to do nothing. You see what I'm saying? But we're gonna get into it, man. You got anybody online? No sweat. Finna pick it up in book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. You know what I mean? And to all the people that's online or listening, you know what I'm saying? This is the King James Bible right here, 1611. This is what they have in the Catholic Church. This is what they swear the president in on. You know what I'm saying? This is the 1611. This is the original King James Bible. This is the book that they turn and change, and they just do so much with this word. You know why they do that? Because their job is to keep you blind. Their job is to keep that veil over your eyes, man. You know what I'm saying? To keep you destroyed out here and keep you lost, man. So guess what? That's why you got all them different versions of the Bible. You see what I'm saying? They don't tell you, and you never really hear about this one. But you see they never push this one. They push all the other ones. Because this one right here is what's going to wake you up out of your sleep, black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. So, like, we got anybody trying to check in online? Hey, how about Sharon Shack with Thor going on? Also, my son, sir? Yeah, everything good, sir. Good to go. You know what I mean? The water for checking in, you know what I mean? We about to get into these precepts right now, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go on mute, let you gotta read it, Salah. Come, yeah, I gotta read it here. Yeah, he getting his stuff together. He gonna read it for me in a minute. But you can you pick me up at Baruch chapter 4 and 1? This, Slide, you right there, hold tight right there. This is the book of the commandments of God. Listen, that right here. We talking about this book right here. We talking about the King James 1611 Bible right here, right? It just said that this is the book of the commandments of God. If the laws are done away with, why do your pastor have the book of the commandments in church? If the laws are done away with, why is the Christian pastor using this book right here? Why he using this book in the church if the laws are done away with? I don't want to just read where it said, this is the book of the commandments of God. If the laws are done away with, what do you need the book of the commandments for? You still don't get it because you just want to go to church and get lied to. You just love to be lied to. Right there, we can just end the class right there with that. You really just end the class with that. You ain't got to go no further. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's it, man. This is the book of the commandments of God, man. So guess what? You know why this is the book of commandments of God? Because it is in the church because technically you're supposed to be reading from this book, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're supposed to be teaching you about the commandments of God. They don't do that. Instead, they lie and tell you it's done away with. They tell you what you want to hear to gang you up. You know what I'm saying? And they gang you up so they can get the money from you. You know why? They do the same thing. They are of their father, the devil. We're going to get into that later. But they do the same thing that the oppressor do to you. The oppressor tell you, oh, believe in the American dream. Oh, believe in this and believe in that. And Negro, you spend your whole life working and never waking up to see that dream come true. We Negroes got so much money. We famous, we rappers, we so-called successful athletes and all that stuff. And guess what? Them rappers, them athletes, all them millionaires you seeing, Oprah Winfrey, all them Jay-Z, guess what? They working just as hard as you working. Only difference is they famous.
Right.
They being oppressed just like you. Only difference is you not famous. But they waking up, gotta work every day like you. Sometimes, technically, they working probably harder than you working. Because they got a status they gotta live up to. You can wake up one day and be like, man, damn that, man, I ain't going to my job. And you can do that. Why? You ain't got no status to keep up. You ain't signed no contract. You just filled out an application and showed up to the orientation. You know what I'm saying? So we out here oppressed, man. You know what I mean? And we getting worked on out here. Let me see where we was at. Hey, my shot, the water. I got young man Charles, and he gonna hold it down for me. Young man Charles, pick me up at Shalom, Lord, and Christ too. Or you good to see you.
Shalom.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, pick me up at Baruch chapter 4,
verse 1.
Yeah, you can start from the top again with me.
Come, sir. This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God.
This is the book of the commandments of God. This is not the book of the commandments of Esau, the oppressor.
Right.
This is not the book of your slave master, the one who you paying your taxes to, the one who you slaving to, the one who told you to follow the American dream, the one who give you food stamps,
right? The
one who give you all them little benefits. This is not his book. This is the book of the commandments of God.
Right.
Continue with that.
Come, sir. And the law that endureth forever.
The law is done away with.
The law that endureth forever.
No, when Christ died.
Forever.
No. When President Obama became the president.
And the law that endureth forever.
This is the book of the law that endureth forever. How long is forever? Forever is forever. Forever ain't what you tell that girl, to get her to slide her panties off. You know what I mean? Because in our term, forever is just that one night. You know what I'm saying? We think forever if we make it from this Valentine's Day to the next Valentine's Day. Right. That's not forever. The Lord forever is forever. It's like, you had anybody want to try to come in online? Most High Christ.
The law endure forever. The law endure forever, right?
Right.
So most Christians, they don't go to the Apocrypha. You know what I'm saying? They don't deal with the Old Testament. They only deal with the New Testament. So when you go to the last book of Revelation, when you go to Revelation 22 and 14, if I may, can I bring this scripture out real quick?
Go ahead.
It says, "Blessed are they."
Slack. Let us know. Let everybody know you're reading from out of one Bible, sir.
God, Revelations 22 and 14.
Most High Christ.
This the last book of Revelation. It's in the New Testament. I mean, you can't get no deeper in the book than that,
right? Exactly. I mean, this is the last book, ain't it? Hey, listen, this right here before they get to them pearly gates and woo, they see them little naked white babies, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, it's like the one. You go ahead, sir.
Alright, the book of Revelation, chapter 22 and verse 14. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life and may enter into the gates into the city.
Did you just hear that? That's heavy what you said, brother Adam one. The Bible said, blessed are they that do his commandments. It didn't say blessed are you that go out there and, you know what I'm saying, telling people, you know what I mean, they ain't got to do the laws. It didn't say blessed is you out there, you know what I mean, in the streets committing crime, you on that stripper pole committing crime. You know what I mean? That ain't, the Lord didn't say that is blessed. He said blessed is doing these commandments. You know what I mean? And how you know you blessed? Because guess what? When you out there doing everything wicked, when you out there, you know what I'm saying? In the Christian league, man, y'all so disgusting, man. Because y'all have us out there really just doing anything looking like just whatever for y'all own sake. You out there misleading the people, man, got us out there looking like this and that. And we out here trying to do what's right, but we out here stressed out. You get all that money, guess what they say when they get all that money? I still feel like something missing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You still lost. You still don't, it's just something ain't clicking. Because what you gotta find out is your Christian pastor lied to you when he told you that, you know what I mean, the end all be all is to get rich in America. Negro, for one, this is not your kingdom. This is hell right here, man. What your Christian leader should be telling you, man, is to come into the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Right. Come down here to 3353 Glenwood Road and pay your tithes. Man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? To get in these classes, man, to learn how to do what the most I tell you to do. You know what I mean? Then you ain't got to worry about smoking weed all night. You ain't got to worry about popping whores all night. You ain't got to worry about popping drugs all night. You ain't got to worry about committing crime. You ain't got to worry about doing none of that. If you really just care about peace and you just want to be happy, you want peace and happiness, Negro, come in here. You think we ain't seeking peace and happiness? Or you think we just, what you think we doing? What do you really think we doing? Besides all the aggressive talking, besides all the, you know what I mean, checking, besides all this telling you what you need to do and what you don't need to do, other than that, we're not talking about that. What you think the ultimatum is of what we doing? Oh, you think we doing this because we want to be poor? You think we doing it because we want to be at the bottom? You think we doing this because we want to be slaves to America? No, Negro, you're following a wicked leader that's doing that. And that's why you feel like all them things, that everything that you think that we trying to do, everything you think that we going through, you going through that because of who you follow. You feel horrible at night because you following a horrible leader. Right. You feel like you ain't nothing because you following a leader that's nothing. Right. You feel like you got to commit crime and do all this because you following a leader that commits crime. Right. Go ahead, other one. Most on Christ.
Christian pastors, you know what I'm saying? He don't tell you to follow no laws, but he'll tell you to leave your man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He'll tell you to have that catfish ready for Sunday. You know what I'm saying? He'll tell you all the wrong thing. Look, he popping all the whores in the church. He know that's what he bringing in there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But he won't teach you not one law under the Most High to life.
Man, Most High Christ, what you bring out, had the one that's heavy because that's what, I mean, listen, I was talking to, you know what I mean, also y'all get my class together, man. And he brought out a heavy point. He was like, man, yeah, the Christian church, and I'm bringing it out in class later. I'm going to say it again. You know what I mean? When I get there, Lord and law. You know what I mean? About like how they giving out food. Yeah, they do all this stuff on TV to look like they giving back to the homeless and doing all this and that. But Negro, when they giving you food, they giving you stuff you ain't supposed to eat.
Right.
They passing out pork.
Right.
They passing out tuna fish. And guess what? They doing inside. They in the church eating the pork and the tuna fish. They serving you the greens with the pork in it, and they in the greens with the pork in it. So you know what I'm saying? Like, that's vain. They doing it for vain reasons. You feel what I'm saying? That's the same way in America. America will give you this, why? To keep you destroyed, man. You know what I'm saying? You think, brother, listen. If Satan came to Christ and say, I give you all this right here, right now, that's what he's doing to you. Like I'm don't want to go. I'm trying not to touch that precept right now, but I'm gonna just get to it. Hey, pick me up in Matthew chapter 5 and 17. It's like what, anybody else online? In the meantime, you check in? Okay, no sweat. Go ahead, other one, Baba Kusha.
Them Christians, we so destroyed, man. Them Christians love feeding us pork and beans and beanie weenies, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right.
They love feeding us that. They love feeding us, what is it, a pig in a blanket?
Right.
Right.
Pig in a blanket. You know what I'm saying? Them Christians love destroying us with that, man.
Right.
Hot dogs and weenie sandwiches and all that, man. So if you're a Christian, man, you just can't, you don't even love yourself.
Right. It's like a person that say, oh, I'm trying to stop smoking, and you go to your pastor and say, you tell your pastor, look, pastor, I need to stop smoking. Instead of him doing what we do and tell you, Negro, come to class, we'll help you fight that. You don't need to smoke nothing. We'll show you in the scripture where smoking is evil. Guess what he gonna do? He ain't gonna hand you no tobacco. He ain't gonna hand you no cigarette. He ain't gonna hand you no blunt. He ain't gonna hand you no what they call it? They call them woods, ain't it? He ain't gonna hand you no backwood. You know what I mean? He ain't gonna hand you none of that right there. He gonna hand you a vape and be like, well, look, smoke this vape. Negro, so you telling me to pick the Glock down and shoot myself with the revolver?
Right.
what you doing? Hey, Shalom, Lord Christ, I don't know what's going on, sir. You want to take over, sir? All right, come. It's a double standard. Like, how you gonna tell me, oh, I'm coming to you for help to stop smoking, and you hand me another smoking mechanism like that? It don't make sense. That's how you know that they lying, man. That's how you know it's a scheme and a scam, man.
Right.
It's like it, sir. You had some else that one? Okay, Moses, can you pick it up for me, your man Charles?
Khan. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law.
No, think that when I die, I'm finna destroy the law.
Think not that I am come to destroy the law.
No, think not that you can just, it's just, you can do what you want to do.
Think not that I am come to destroy the law.
Christ said, think not that he come to destroy the law. Continue.
Or the prophets.
Or the prophets. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Out of the disciples he had with him, he didn't come to destroy them. He didn't come to tell you don't do what, you know what I mean, the man that was, you know what I mean, was before him was telling you to do. Moses, he didn't tell you that he was coming to destroy them brothers. Christ was coming up here to be a perfect example and show you of how to do what them brothers was telling you to do.
Right.
Go ahead.
I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? He ain't come to destroy it. He came to fulfill it, man. To show you that it can be done, man. You know what I'm saying? From Moses on up to him. You know what I mean? We were acting like it was just so grievous. Can nobody get it right? Everybody going through this. We destroyed. So you know what? The Lord loved his people, man. And that was his mercy on us, man, that he sent his son, man. You know what I'm saying? To show us in human flesh that we can just be a regular human being.
Right.
That's all it is. Like, you look at it like Christ being perfect, like it's magical and it's a hard thing to do because you've been trained to be wicked. All you know is wicked. You don't know what righteous is because your leaders never showed you that. They never taught you that. You never been around just righteousness. You never been around a normal human being. You know what I mean? You just been around wickedness your whole life. Like you just wicked, 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 wicked. Even when you ain't thinking it's wicked, it's wicked. It's not normal, man. You know what I'm saying? And how I know that, because look, when you took these, you know what I mean, these pedophiles and all these, you know what I mean, these suit-wearing killers and murderers, they look, you'll never think that they just walk around, they got the little classical music on, you know what I mean, the ice cream man, that, you know what I mean, kidnap kids, look like he, you know what I mean, it don't look like he doing that wrong. You know what I'm saying? And to you, you think that's normal, but that's wicked, man. And that's what I'm saying, you never been around normal, you don't know what normal is. This is normal. What you see us in here doing, this is normal, man.
Right.
This is how society is supposed to be. Like we walk in here, man, you know what I'm saying? When you first come in here, you're gonna be, wow, what the world? You know what I'm saying? But when you get in here, man, guess what? It's normal to keep the laws. It's normal for me not to. It's normal for me not to disrespect this brother.
Right.
It's normal for me not to just wanna, you know what I mean, take a rob or do no harm to this brother, his family.
Right.
It's normal for me to respect him and his family, his kids, man.
That's right.
That's normal. What's so magical about it? No, it's just you're not used to that because your pastors don't push that. They steady pushing wicked, man. You know what I'm saying? What we was at? We was at 17, right?
Common concept.
All right. No sweat. Drop that and give me John chapter 3 and 3.
Common concept.
So like anybody else need to check in online? Okay, most high in Christ, no sweat. Go ahead, other one. Most high in Christ, come. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the Christian churches say what? The Lord won't put nothing on me I can't bear. Well, he put the commandments on you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And listen, what you just brought out so heavy, right? I'm touching on that precept, Lord, Allah, make it done. You know what I'm saying? But if I could just pick it back on what you just said, we say the Lord did not put more on you than you can bear. Negro, the Lord, you're right. The Lord ain't putting more on you than you can bear. You just don't want to bear nothing at all.
Right.
You just think that the world revolves around you and you can do whatever your little lustful heart tell you can do. Because you selfish. And listen, I'm not directly talking to you. Listen, it's your pastor's fault. Don't get mad at me. Go to your pastor and ask your pastor why he never taught you this. And if you won't go to church, then go to your mama and ask your mama to ask her pastor why she taught her that to teach you that. And if it go deeper than that, go to your grandmama and ask your grandmama why she passing down with the pastor teaching her. Because granny's still sitting in the church, and you know she thinks she's doing the best thing she can do by serving God. She thinks she's doing what's right, giving the pastor all the money. And grandma still catching hell. And when she give pastor all her money, she got to call you and ask you, can she get some money from you? She ain't calling the pastor and asking the pastor for money. She calling you and asking you for money. So guess what the root of that problem is? Yeah, the root of that problem is the Christianity, man. You know what I'm saying? Go to that church, man. Go to them pastors, man, and ask them what's going on, man. You know what I mean? She sitting up there lying, man. Got your grandmama out here stressed out. She can't even buy her medicine, man. Your granddad is 75 years old and still got to work hard as hell. And the Christian pastor sitting back laughing at everybody, rich off everybody. That Christian church is wicked and disgusting, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why had you pick up John 3 and 3?
Common concept.
Go ahead with that.
This is the book of John, chapter 3 and verse 3. Jesus answered and said unto him, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of God.
Now right here, you know what I'm saying? Go. This is when Christ was talking to, you know what I mean? Talking to the Rabbi Nicodemus, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it get into it like, you know what I mean? When you go down to it, man, it's talking about, you know, salvation for and all that, right? But right here, Christ just told you, verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom.
Right.
Why did I bring it out right here with tonight's topic? Because guess what? Since beginning, when Christ was born, Christ kept all the laws. And guess what? When you're in the Christian church and you born again, that means you're supposed to change. If you go into the church and trying to get saved, and they supposed to dunk you in that water, you supposed to come up. Why when they dunk you in that water, you come back up the same murderer? Why when you dunk you down and you come back up the same prostitute? Why when they dunk you in that water and come up the same homosexual? Because you're not born again. It's a lie. And you know it's a lie. Because when you go into that church getting baptized, you high. You're high. You're finna go back to the car and talk about, you finna go back to the car and roll up the blunt that's in that smoke, spot the blunt that's in the ashtray and say, man, damn, I thought I was finna drown in that water. That water was cold as hell. You don't even take it serious. So why are you even, like, listen, everybody always talk about, oh, I ain't got no time to waste. I gotta make, look, I'm about growth. I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. I can't waste no time. If we can't waste no time, well, why are you in the church wasting time? You know the church is full of games. You know they not teaching you the truth in the church. Right. So why you in the church wasting time? Mr. Right. Businessman, Miss Businesswoman, Mr. I got this and that. You know what I mean? Like, you come on, make it make sense. Your time is money, right? If your time is money, why you in the church wasting it? Why you wasting your time and wasting your money in the Christian church? Right. Give me the book of Romans chapter 6 and 1. Bible shop. Go ahead. Hey, Most High Christ, shalom, shalom, y'all thought we're going on, Kashan. You 12, everyone?
Yeah, 12.
Yeah, everything good to go. You know what I'm saying? You got something you want to bring up?
I did tune in.
Okay, Most High Christ, what? We finna pick it up in Romans chapter 6 and 1.
This is Romans chapter 6 and verse 1. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? Verse 2. God forbid.
God forbid.
How shall
Hold it right there. We just read in Matthew, what that was? Matthew 5 and 17, right? Christ said, think not that I came to destroy the law, right? Right. Now you got right here in Romans 6 and 1. Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? Since everybody want to talk about, oh, you know, you saved by grace. You saved by, nigga, where is grace? Brother, we finna sit here for 15, 30 minutes to wait for a Christian to call in and explain what grace is. Right. Since every Christian out there so proudly say they saved by grace, you risking your life and your soul life. You risking your kids' life and their soul. You risking everybody around you soul. Talk about you saved by grace. And you out here doing whatever you want to do. Yo, man, Charles, call me as a Christian. I need a Christian to call in and tell me what grace is they talking about. Do you know?
La, sir.
Wait, come on, you gotta tell me. I know you know something.
Salakia, sir. I can tell you what grace is.
I'm talking about what the Christians think grace is.
Oh, Salakia, sir. Christians think grace is a license to sin. They believe that because they're not going to suffer the penalty right now, that they can do whatever it is that they want to do and not deal with that penalty ever.
That's right. That's right. Now tell me where they learned that from.
The pastor, sir.
No. They learned. They came. No, you lying. They came and learned that from Commander General Yahanna.
La, sir. The pastor, sir.
They learned that from this Bible.
La, sir. The Christian church.
They let you know, man. You know what I'm saying? You being fooled out there, man. Is that in here?
La.
Do Commander General Yahanna say you can do what you want to do?
La'ah.
Do command general tell you to do what he wants you to do?
La'ah.
He tell you to do what this tell you to do, right?
Right.
Your Christian pastor don't do that, man. Your Christian pastor do not tell you to do what God telling you to do. Your Christian pastor tell you to do what the devil tell you to do, man. He tell you what his well, hey, listen, it was a video where a Christian was talking about use me daddy. He said Christ used me daddy. And you know who we talking about, right? He talking about that disgusting homosexual Esau, man, the oppressor, that pale-faced beach boy looking image you think who Christ, and that is not Christ, man. You know what I'm saying? That's another lie. We're not gonna go into that. Pick me up. Go down to verse 15. We're gonna pick up at 15.
Come, sir. This is Romans chapter 6 and verse 15. What then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law?
Hold up. What then? Shall we sin because we're not under the law? So you saying it's okay? Like, can we sin because we're not under the law? Because you said we was listen, Creflo Dollar, who said he was gonna line everybody up and he'll line everybody up and shoot them. You know what I'm saying? Like all these Christian leaders, Bishop Eddie Long, who died from the sins he committed. You see what I'm saying? All these leaders that telling you to do that. Read that again.
Come, sir. This is Romans chapter 6 and verse 15. What then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law, but under grace? God forbid.
God forbid. Young man Charles,
Come.
give me the definition of the word forbid. God forbid. This right here said, what then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law, but under grace? Why your Christian pastors ain't told you that? I ain't make this up. Your man Charles ain't write that. Nobody in here, Commander General Yahanna didn't write this book. The Romans 6 and 15. The Bible, Romans 6 and 15 just said that, man. How the pastor said, can I get everybody to turn to the book of Romans in 6 and 15? Turn to the book of 6 and 15. Go ahead, everyone. Right.
You being a whore, you catch it.
Right.
You get high blood pressure, you get gout.
Right. And it's like right there if I could. And guess what? When you eat pork, man, ain't got nothing to do with of course we know pork fifth and all that stuff, but you're getting a high blood pressure because the Lord said don't eat it.
Right.
You ain't getting it because it ain't unclean, because in the kingdom, man, Esau doing all kind of stuff to clean stuff. You can go out there and grab a bag of celery, and just because we in Esau kingdom, it can have all kind of pesticides and spray and everything on it. But that ain't why you dying. You know what I'm saying? You dying because the Lord said don't eat pork. And guess what? If he said don't eat it, Negro, don't eat it. If you feel like you need an explanation, then just, you know what I mean, when you consume enough, when you die and you go to heaven, you know what I mean, I don't know if it's going to take hold of though, but then you might have a chance to ask him. I don't know.
Right.
If you just that serious, go on to eat some pork and just die. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all I can tell you. You go ahead, I don't want to slag you, sir.
Right. No, I mean, that's just like, Commander General Yahanna and General Muhammad always say, man, the sin gonna show itself.
Right.
That's why you see monkeypox. Like, the sin, where you get the monkeypox at, that's where the sin is.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that same thing with them eating unlawful foods and all that, that's where the sin is.
That's heavy. That's heavy right there, Lord. Because look, hey, listen, when you eating that pork and stuff, get with that high blood pressure, that's internal, man. That cancer internal. So when you consuming that pork and all that stuff, the Lord said, "Oh, okay, nigga, you wanna do all this? Let me go in and mess up them insides for you."
Right.
Okay, guess what? You wanna be a disgusting homosexual? Let me go in and pick these monkeypox where they need to go at then. You know what I mean? And listen, it's like he still, brother, I don't listen. You still don't get it. That's why he said you gotta die for that. Because listen, he'll give you monkeypox and you'll still try to go out there and do whatever kind of disgusting thing. Sound like you. Go ahead, Lord. Oh, both sides cry, come. You had anything else to say, sir? Okay, most I cry throughout to you. Hey, yo, man, Charles, pick me up the book of Matthew chapter 19 and 17, Baba Kashah. I said Matthew 19 and 17, right? You heard me? Okay, most I cry.
And 19, sir?
No, not loud. 19 and 17, Slack.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 19 and verse 17. And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is God. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
No, live your life.
Keep the commandments.
No, follow your heart.
Keep the commandments.
No, do what you got to do by any means necessary.
But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
Keep the commandments. So I'm not up here telling you what I want to tell you or what somebody else told me. I'm telling you what's strictly in the Bible. I'm telling you what thus says the Lord. He said keep the commandments.
Right.
He didn't say go down to the totem pole and vote for Barack Obama.
Right.
And Stacey Abrams. He didn't say go in the hood and get rich or die trying. He didn't say get on the stripper pole and strip or die trying. He didn't say go to the church and be a homosexual or die trying. He simply said keep the commandments. In this Bible right here. The one that you got in your dashboard and hope the police don't pull you over.
Right.
You think this is a massacre pull? You think, like, nigga think this like garlic. You know how you see a vampire, you gotta cross a garlic?
Right.
Nigga think this like you see a demon and woo. That don't work, Negro. You is the demon. You the demon that holding the Bible. Your pastor the demon that's holding the Bible. But the only difference is you get mad at me because I'm calling it out. You get mad at us because we teach you the truth. That's the only difference. Your pastor don't teach you that. Your pastor won't tell you change your disgusting ways. Because he teaches you to have them disgusting ways. The only thing is we telling you the truth, man, because we believe in you and we fight for our people to be a great people. The greatest nation on the earth, like the Lord said in this Bible, man.
Right.
Your Christian leader trying to get you to be the greatest slave, like they leader, you know what I mean, Martin Luther King and the oppressor.
Right.
Be the greatest street sweeper. Martin Luther King said, "Be the greatest street sweeper." Negro, just think about that. He didn't say nothing else but be the greatest street sweeper, and then he said street sweeper. And your pastors do the same thing, man. They're training you up to be slaves in America. You don't even see it. You don't even see it because you just sell yourself out for the smallest amount of just relief. A small amount of relief. You'll sell yourself out. Go ahead with where you start at?
Verse 17.
Go to 18.
Come on, sir. This is Matthew chapter 19 and verse 18. He saith unto him, which Jesus said, Thou shalt do no murder.
Matter of fact, drop that.
Come.
Right there, you know what I'm saying? Read from 19 and 17. Pick that up from the top for me.
Come, sir. This is the book of Matthew chapter 19 and verse 17. And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one.
And right there, Christ letting you know, man. Christ ain't like your pastor. Listen, Christ ain't like your pastor, man. Your pastor run around and think that it's all about him.
Right.
Like that disgusting pastor that said, oh, y'all can't buy me no Movado watch.
God.
Negro, this what y'all should have said to that pastor. Pastor, if you blessed, why the Lord won't bless you with a Movado watch?
Right.
Huh? Can the church say amen? Can the church say amen? Why nobody didn't say pastor? I thought you were blessed and highly favored. Why they won't give you a mobile watch since you blessed and highly favored?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then think about the other pastor that out here, he pulling scams, talking about he getting robbed. But this nigga around in all kind of foreign cars, looking flashy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Got his little Easter glasses on. You know what I'm saying? Little pink frames. Look like, you know what I mean? Like, why ain't nobody saying to him, Pastor, if you blessed and highly favored, why you care about being robbed? Why you got to scam like you getting robbed? Who's saying that to these people? But you want to come to us and challenge us. Don't come to us and challenge us. Challenge your people that you following, because you're not following us. You know what I'm saying? Listen, challenge them people you follow. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I mean? They sit up there and say they this and they that. Christ didn't even do that, man. That's
Right.
how you know they don't follow Christ, man. Christ was humble. Your Christian leaders ain't humble. You know what I mean? All the people you following ain't humble, man.
Right.
Them folks stepping on your neck. Them folks in out there shaming you. Them folks in there stunning on you. That pastor sat up there and says, y'all can't buy me a bottle watch. And then he had the nerve to call y'all broke. The pastor said y'all ain't got no money, man. He not being humble like Christ just said. Christ said don't call him good. Christ didn't say buy him a bottle watch. But your Christian leaders, man, they just disgusting, man, greedy, man, just like, bro, like, pick me up in Luke chapter. Go ahead and put me up in Luke 11 and 39 about what. Go ahead, other one.
I was bringing out that because the pastor, he want to drain every dime and everything he can get from you. But he don't warn you about the danger of what can happen to you out here of drug practice. You know what I'm saying? He not gonna warn you of that. He gonna get mad at you, like you said, when he see you. Because I don't want to give you no more bottle watch. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put no gas in your Ferrari. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
One man today, you ain't gonna tell me the oppressor is the devil though.
Right. Right. You know what I'm saying? And he doing that because he know, like, he trying to use his game a little weak though. He ain't got that Creflo Dollar game. You know what I'm saying? But he in the church, he know that he telling you what you want to hear, so you're supposed to be giving him money for telling you what you want to hear. Because guess what? If he was telling you what you need to hear, it wouldn't be no need for you, Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. You'll be in the church learning the truth about the Most High. But because he tell you what you want to hear, that's why you over there. And you giving him all your money because he lying to you, making you feel good. We ain't here telling you, we don't care about your money. We ain't worried about that. You know what I'm saying? We care about your soul. We listen, your soul more important to us than a dollar.
Right.
Your church's soul more important than a dollar. Your generations that you don't even care about, the ones that we know gonna come up under you, we care about them. Your pastor don't even think about your children, yet alone your generations to come. But we do. That's why we tell you the truth and try to help you break them generational curses so that your kids and your generation to come won't have to go through what we going through, Negro.
Right.
It's like the same in the cut y'all, Adam. When you got something in there in that Bible cut y'all? Okay, Most High and Christ. The water, sir. You got that for me?
Common concept. This is the book of Luke, chapter 11 and verse 39. And the Lord said unto him, now do ye Pharisees make clean the outside of the cup and the platter.
Now deal with Christ, man. You know what I'm saying? Christ, listen. I'm gonna tell you something. Listen, this is how you know, like, Christ is a straight up brother, right? He in here talking to the leaders. Same way, you know what I mean, Commander General Yahanna do, right? He in here politicking with your, you know what I mean, your leaders and all that, or whatnot, the people that you look up and dean to and follow and all that. But this way you finna find out who really a leader. This way you finna find out who really care about their people, right? Because, see, like your leaders, they lie to you. They do stuff to look good on camera and off camera. Christ, just like, you know what I mean, who he love, who the Most High love right now, Commander Yahanna, do the same thing, man. This ain't no show, man. Niggas ain't doing this just for no, you know what I mean? This ain't no rap cap. This ain't no, you know what I mean, us just doing this, you know what I mean, for no publicity. You know what I mean? This is real life, man. We really out here risking our lives. We really out here, you know what I mean, sacrificing, man. We really going hard, man. We really out here teaching y'all the truth.
Right.
We care about our people, man. Christ went in there and risked his life amongst these people, man. You know what I mean? And told these folks the truth, man. Drop that again. Luke 11 and 39. We at the book of Luke, chapter 11 and 39.
Come on, sir. This is Luke chapter 11 and verse 39. And the Lord said unto him, Now do ye Pharisees make clean the outside of the cup and the platter, but your inward part is full of ravening and wickedness.
No, the Christian pastors are full of love and the truth.
Full of ravening and wickedness.
No, the Christian church is full of just the Lord and just the Holy Spirit.
Full of ravening and wickedness.
Your Christian leaders is full of ravening and wickedness, man. How do I know that? We finna get into it. Give me the book of Matthew 7 and 15. We finna show you how we know what they is, man. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, y'all listen. We gonna let the word speak. Go ahead.
Come
Go ahead,
sir.
draw that.
This is Matthew chapter 7 and verse 15. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing.
Beware of, read it again.
Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing.
Beware of false prophets that come to you in sheep's clothing. Well, if we just gonna start right there, guess what? I know that's not an Israelite school of universal practical knowledge.
Right.
Because everybody say, oh, we too aggressive.
Right.
Everybody say, oh, we thugs. Everybody say, well, we angry men.
That's
we
right.
this and that. Nigga, I never seen an aggressive sheep. I never seen. So listen, you cannot listen. And listen, Shane, listen. I'm telling you this right now because your pastor not going to tell you because he don't care about you. But if you hear me and you listening to this right now, the Bible just said, man, beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep clothing. Ain't nothing, you know what I mean, soft about the Israelite school of universal practical knowledge, man.
That's
real
right.
austere, man, like the Christ, like Most High Christ, man, the leader of us, man. We Commander General Yahanna. We austere men, man.
Right.
We out here telling you the truth, man. The
Right.
Bible say cry loud and spare not. We don't spare nothing, Negro. We tell you the truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't running around here trying to pat a cake with you and hold hand dressed in purple. You know what I'm saying? We ain't out here in the Christian church, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? With little tights, purple, pink suits on and all that, man, telling you lies, man. We telling you what you need to hear, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like any good father would do. If you want to call the Lord a father, right? Then guess what? Don't the son supposed to be like his father? And if us in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge really believe in the Father, the Most High, we're going to do according to the Father and the Most High.
Right.
So that's what we do. We just, you know what I mean? We just that, like the Bible say, man, make them in our image. The Lord made the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge in his image, man.
That's
because we
right.
believe in our Father, man. And
That's
we walk
right.
in our Father's footsteps, man. It's like you had something to say, other one? Right, all right.
You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be a man of war.
Right.
You're supposed to hate. You got enemies, you got enemies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing, the Christian church ain't never, like, we always just like, we never just like, hey, listen, and this is not saying go around, commit violence, or just go out here and do no acts of war like that. But the Christian church ain't never got no enemies. Like as soon as something happened to black, we always forgive it. We always, you don't like it in this position? Let me bend over this chair. Maybe you want to take it in this position.
Right.
Oh, you don't want this cheek? Let me give you this cheek.
Right.
The Christian church have us out here being straight punks, man. And then you wonder why homosexuality running around there well. Because it's coming from the Christian church.
That's right.
Go ahead, other one. Hey, most on Christ, sir.
The Christian church, Martin Luther King, and he destroyed us as a people, single-handedly.
That's right.
Right. Right. You know what I'm saying? Martin Luther King destroyed us, man. We had our own this, because everybody always talking about, oh, we need our businesses. We need this. We need that. Negro, if you saying we need this and we need that, how can you still follow Martin Luther King when Martin Luther King didn't feel like you need this and you need that? Martin Luther King told you to leave your business and come work for the oppressor. So why every time we say something about Martin Luther King being wrong, you want to get mad at us? Negro, you might want to go back and really just understand what Martin Luther King was telling you. Because he told you to be the best street sweeper. Martin Luther King say, come out here and get your little seeds and get your own business. The Martin Luther King didn't say start Black Wall Street. Martin Luther King didn't say do none of that. He didn't say do be independent. Martin Luther King didn't say be independent. He didn't say own no colleges, no hospitals, no high schools. He didn't say own nothing. Martin Luther King fought for you to go sit in the oppressor cupcake shop and get spit on.
Right.
He fought for you to go out there and vote for them. And you vote for the oppressor, and at the same time you vote for them, they having their dogs bite your ass.
Right.
For you to vote for them. You really out here dying, risking your life, getting your hung up, and getting your genitals cut off, getting your women raped. Because you trying to join the same nation that you just fought hard to come from.
Right.
Thank Martin Luther King and thank your Christian leaders. Why you right here still to this day going through the same thing, man.
Right.
Going through the same exact thing. Yeah, we hear what you brought out of the one. You got finish with that for me,
Sir. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 7 and verse 15. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves.
Well, where you at with it?
That was Matthew,
7
chapter
and 15.
7.
Okay,
yeah.
Read that again for me.
Sir. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves.
I mean, they hungry, man. You know what I mean? They so hungry for that dollar, man. They so hungry just to be like the oppressor, man. They come to you all nice and gentle, man, but inside they ravening wolves. They don't give a damn about you. They look at you like you're like merchandise. They look at you like they so anxious, man, to get up in I.S.U.P.K. Oh, Master, you say we gotta do it? Be gay. Master, you say we gotta do it? Go vote. Master, you say we gotta do it? Eat pork.
Right.
They anxious, man. They're not telling you everything they teaching you is according to what what the oppressor say, man. And you in the church, you want listen. Brother, we sit here and we bring out precepts upon precepts, man. Everything we say in this book coming from the Bible. But listen, as soon as we say something, you got a Christian want to call in, you know what I mean, and say something, or get on a post, or we out on the streets, or whatever radio show or brother hosting. You want to get on there and ask questions and be like this and that. 2 points I got to make. The first point, quick and smooth. I thought you said you can't question God. So what you want to hear questioning this for when we teaching God? You just move around. Just get the hell on. If you say can't question God, get the hell on. If you say we can't question God,
right,
Negro, you just cut yourself. Because what you doing questioning us when we bringing out the God word. And the other point is, if we're teaching you and everything according to the Bible and you asking us questions, why you not in that church asking them pastors the same question?
Right.
You come to us and you want to come to us and got 1,000 questions. You gotta verify every damn thing. We can't even say shalom without you verifying it.
Right.
The thing we wear, you gotta verify. The way we speak, the way we walk, everything you gotta verify it. But when it comes to your pastor, who you follow and give all your money to, you don't have to verify. Now he said, you should. You should though. You know what I'm saying? And it's fair warning, man. To get up out that church, man. Pick me up at pick me up at Matthew, Micah 3 and 11. The book of Micah, chapter 3 and 11. Slug, you got anything you got to say, sir?
Oh, lie, yeah, keep it, you blazing up there. You know?
Most correct. Slug, you online? Anybody? You got it?
Come on.
Bring out the book of Peter, 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 3. Right, so it says, so making, I go ahead and bring it out.
Yeah, go ahead, the one about what y'all said.
Alright, it says, and through covetousness shall they with seen words make merchandise of you. And seen means pretend. So they're gonna pretend just to make merchandise of you.
And what was you at again, Baba Kasha?
2 Peter.
2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 3.
The 2 and 3. Okay, read that one more time.
And through covetousness shall they with seen words make merchandise of you.
Man, that's good night, as it. Go ahead, sir, Baba Kasha.
Merchandise of you whose judgment now of a long time lingereth not, and their salvation slumbereth not. So the scripture's really bringing out how they have covetousness, and the fiend means pretend, right?
Right.
And then we know they make merchandise of us. We are just merchandise to our oppressors. That's it. That's how they look at us. It's
Right.
a business transaction for them. You know what I'm saying? We go in here and we love our oppressors when we go on these jobs, and we go out here and we do whatever we do. We think they love us. We are just a business transaction. That's it.
Right.
That's all you are. They make merchandise of you. The Lord is telling you this. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, they make it, listen. You know what I mean? And listen, they judgment ain't lingering long. Look at Ed Long. Where Ed Long at? Is he still here? Nah, I don't think he still is.
Right.
I think he died in his sin, right?
Right.
I think the Lord was trying to use him as an example to show you that, for one, the Christian church is lies, the Christian leaders are wicked, and also that homosexual is wrong, right?
Right.
If the Lord with that Negro, shouldn't he still be here?
Right.
That's it, that one?
Yeah, damn right. You got it.
Most Christ. You got that for me? Your man Charles?
Micah chapter 3 and verse 11.
Right.
Khan, sir. This is Micah chapter 3 and verse 11. And I will rebuke and devour for your sakes, and he shall not destroy the fruits of the ground, neither shall your vine cast her fruit before the time in the field, saith Yahweh.
No, Slack. You got Micah.
Oh, Salakia, that was Malachi.
Yeah, that was Malachi. Yeah, give me Micah.
Salakia.
And that was every precept you brought out too, Osman. 2 Peter chapter 2 and 3. You might want to listen. If you out there in the Christian church, man, take that to your pastor, 2 Peter 2 and 3. You know what I mean? Ask him who they're talking about. And if he say he don't know, he try to blame somebody else, ask him, well, pastor, this sound like this is what you do. It sound like you tell us, oh, we broke. We should get you a Movado watch. He made merchandise of you. He let you know you merchandise. He tell you, pastor, listen, well, why you told us we should get you a Movado watch if we ain't merchandise? he know he's supposed to be making money off you.
Right.
Go ahead, that one.
That's heavy how you broke it down like that, because when it says friends words, that means pretend. So he's just pretending.
Right.
He just pretending. He got mad when I saw the Facebook thing when he was telling his church to get him a Movado.
Right.
Right.
Like, you in here pretending to make merchandise of your people, man. It's a lot.
Right. And that's it. Lying, man. Being fake. Being a viper. A snake. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Go ahead with that, Bible Shah. You got it with me.
Come, sir. This is Micah chapter 3, verse 11. The heads thereof judge for reward.
They judge for reward. That's why that Christian church, that's why that Christian pastor can sit up there and say, I'm about to watch. Because he feel like he put enough work in to get a Movado watch. This Negro don't care about your soul. He don't care about your kids' soul.
Right.
He don't care about nobody in that church. He don't even care about himself. He just want that Movado watch. Y'all gonna get that Negro his Movado watch, guys.
Right.
That Negro done work hard to get that Movado watch. Y'all better go get that Negro that Movado watch. So like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, this as you see, you know, the pastors they've been shot out, but a lot of these young dudes, a lot of young pastors coming up now, and you know they into the whole little drip.
Right.
When I say it, I ain't realize it because I know a few other little young pastors they be trying to put their whole little young thing on it. I'm like, yeah, see, it's the like, yeah, see, he you know what I'm saying? He already shot out Christian pastor,
right?
But
Right.
goddamn, but now he had this young little drip to it. You know?
Yeah.
Somebody don't Sam. I heard Sam's had it for, and I ain't got it yet.
Right.
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 That's what like they gonna push the envelope. Them young pastors. They're like,
Right.
I feel like we're gonna see some things we ain't never heard of.
Right.
Hey, right. Come, sir. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead with that, Bible Shah. It's like somebody said, it's like your love. Okay, Mosiah Kirk, go ahead.
Come, sir. This is Micah chapter 3 and verse 11. The heads therefore judge for reward,
Go ahead.
and the priests therefore teach for heir,
For hire.
Salakia.
Go ahead.
And the prophets therefore divide for money. Yet
I'll read that over.
Salakia, sir. The heads therefore judge for reward,
Mm-hmm.
and the priests therefore teach for hire,
Mm-hmm.
and the prophets therefore divine for money.
Right, and the prophets thereof divine for money, man. They don't care about your soul. I thought the pastor was saving souls. I thought it was all about souls, man.
Right.
And this how you know the church ain't all about souls. Because listen, the church never talk about no damn souls, man. The church is always talking about a blessing. Blessing, blessing. There's a blessing, blessing, blessing. The church never say, we doing this for your soul. The Bible just shows you that, listen, listen, since you want to question us, no sweat. Just tune in our class. And listen, we'll answer your question before you can even bring your question to the table. You want to know why we said that the Christian church is wicked? Because the Bible just told you. The Bible just said, and the prophets thereof for divine for money, man.
Right.
They only teaching you for money, man. That pastor's up there doing that for that Movado watch, man. Creflo Dollar say he gonna line y'all up and shoot y'all for that money, man. You know what I'm saying? Like these pastors, they get aggressive about that. Like, listen, you thinking you the only one catching hell with inflation? No pastors catching hell about that inflation too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they say, listen, that's why you gotta come on out and let you know, listen, they Negro bring it. Creflo Dollar ready to line you up and shoot you. He ready to, hey, Creflo Dollar's ready to execute you. He finna do it straight Iraqi style on you. What they be calling the folks over there? The Iraqis? Taliban. He finna Taliban y'all. Right. That's
Right.
it. You know what I'm saying? Give me you read verse 12 for me, Baba Shah.
Come, sir. Yet
Matter
will
of fact,
they
pick me up where you just left off at. You left off at divine for money, slide you. That's my bad.
sir. Yet will they lean upon Yahweh and say, is not Yahweh among us? None evil can come upon us.
You know what I'm saying? They thinking like the Lord. Well, the Lord is not with the Christian church, man. The Lord don't give a damn about them Movado watch, man.
Right.
The Lord don't really give a damn about them little blessings y'all want, man. Listen, since grandmama, it been the same blessings y'all putting all y'all money in church for. Guess what it is? It's a nice car, a nice home with the white picket fence, and some other bull. Everybody's living for them same 3 blessings.
Right.
Goddamn, we've been doing this shit for how many years? It seems like everybody should got there had that 40-acre mule by now. That's all we want.
Right.
That's all we want.
Right.
But that's not what the Lord desire for you, black man, Hispanic, Native Indian man. He wants you to have the whole world. He don't want you to just, you know what I mean, put yourself at a pedestal where you just got a 40 acres in a mule. Nigga, he's trying to give you the world. If your Christian pastor want to have a 40 acre in a mule, so be it. But if you really care about your people and your nation and you want to rule this earth, man, come get in these classes, man. Go ahead, somebody says like you online. Go ahead, other one.
What you're saying is heavy because black people, black Hispanic and Native Indians live their whole life trying to get 40 acres and a mule or live the American dream.
Right.
The real American dream, well, the real American dream is the white man on protecting you.
Right.
That's his real dream. That's what he did. That's what he want to do. He want it back.
Right.
Right.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? In that American dream, guess what he got you at, Negro? Being a slave.
Right.
That's part of that American dream, right? You want to know what make America great again is? You being at the bottom, Negro, and shutting the hell up. And being the best street sweeper you can be.
That's right.
Go ahead, otherwise, like you, Slack, so you had something to say?
Well, I got a little bit more, you know, because you got like, you know how you got these, like LeBron James and some of these basketball players, like they tell them that, you know, you seen it on the news where they tell them, shut up and dribble. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
The American dream is us not having an opinion. The American dream is us entertaining you and serving you. That's
Judge
what
8044.
Come.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? And listen, you wonder why you can't listen. And then you want listen. These athletes and all that, man, you go to them and think like they supposed to be. You know why you going to think they supposed to be leaders? Because you think that they are blessed. You think that the Lord is with them because they dribbling a ball for the oppressor. And your Christian pastor telling you that's what a blessing is. Your Christian pastor had you think going to the army and you over there killing people. You over there murdering people. And God forbid what all y'all doing over there that we don't know that's on camera.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You over there doing whatever. You know what I mean? When you in them wars. And then you come back and go to the church with your uniform on, like, and the pastor praising you like you a man of God. And you over there committing crimes for the oppressor.
Right.
And then these basketball players, y'all put them on, let them play basketball, man. Your entertainers signed up to be entertainers. They didn't sign no check and put on no Cuban link to lead the nation. Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe didn't get no Lamborghini and no Laker jersey. They don't put on a Laker jersey and say, "Uh-oh, now I can lead the nation."
Right.
LeBron did not put on the jersey and say, "It's my time to lead the nation."
Right.
He specifically just want to play basketball.
That's right.
Let that Negro play basketball.
That's
Let
right.
Kanye West make music. Let this nigga live through the wire.
Right.
So let these folks do what they signed up to do. If you want somebody, if you want to come to somebody, you know what I mean, that you can sincerely lead, sincerely follow, and can teach you about what you need to know in cardinal life, that's what you got Commander General Yahanna for.
Right.
That's what you got the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge for. That's what you got these doors right here, 353 Glenwood Road, under Captain Rodizaya for, man.
Right.
So you can get the right information you need.
That's
if you need
right.
somebody to follow, if you need some ways, a door open to show you how to live your life. Go ahead, other one. No, go ahead, sir. Most I crack about for sure.
Yeah, I always do, because, you know, even my personal experience, you know, I done did stuff in the street, sold drugs, whatever. You always think all this stuff is good jobs. You know what I'm saying? You think all this is good jobs, and you come into the school, you know what I'm saying? Until you come into the I.S.U.P.K under Commander Yahanna, and you see the power of what is taught to us and to change people.
Right.
Right.
Job in the damn world, man. That's the greatest job in the damn world.
That's right.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
What you want to do? You know what I'm saying? So this is serious, man. This is a serious job because we know the reconstruction that we have to do to our people.
Right.
So take it super serious. But I wish our people would wake up and take this shit serious, man, so we can really change things.
Right, right.
Right.
And what you're saying so heavy because everybody know we need some guidance, man. Everybody know that because that's why they going. Listen, that's why they going to their ball players. That's why they going to the music entertainers. Period. That's why they going to the mayor and everybody else because everybody needs guidance. That's why everybody want to know what LeBron James think when Trayvon Martin gets shot down or Philando Castile or whoever get killed. That's why everybody want to know what Lil Baby think when all the crime going on in America when we had the protest. That's why everybody wanted Lil Baby to drop a song and want to know what Lil Baby say because at the end of the day, yeah, all that music stuff good, but the ultimatum is having somebody to follow. Like, this is the best job. This is the greatest job. Because guess what? At the end of the day, it don't just stop at the music industry. It don't just stop at the athletes. Guess what? You go into the athletes in the music industries, asking them to do something that's above their pay grade. So if you want somebody to do that's above that, that's what you got the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge for, under Commander General Yahanna. You just got to get out that church and stop accepting lies. Stop living lies, man. Lies are just like candy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever met somebody that eats sweets and they can have toothaches and they still got to eat sweets?
Right.
Like, nigga, goddamn. Like, yeah, somebody that's smoking counseling and you still want to smoke counseling? Go ahead.
Salakia, sir. I knew my father's best friend. Before he died, he used to smoke cigarettes and have a oxygen tank on at the same time.
Good night.
Right.
I mean, and that's because the Christian church, man. The Christian church didn't tell their brother to stop smoking. They didn't give a damn about that man's soul, man.
Right.
They told him he can just live his life. The law's done away with. So him dying thinking the laws are done away with, he felt like he could just smoke until he died. On the oxygen tank.
Right.
On the goddamn oxygen tank, and he still smoking.
That's right.
Imagine that. Imagine that. And you Christian pastors, y'all got that blood on your hand. That's on your hands. Pick me up at
Salakia, sir.
Isaiah, drop that because I want to pick it back on where Osman just brought up. Go to Isaiah 5:20, and we're gonna come after Isaiah 5:20. You know what I mean? Then we're gonna pick up at John 8:44.
Sir.
You know what I mean? Like, that man had to suffer and go through all that because, man, that church lied to him, man.
Sir.
You tell me this. Did any Christian pastor go over there and try to help him or do anything?
Sir.
Damn the Christian church, man.
Right.
Damn them wicked, disgusting, greedy pastors, man. Go ahead with that.
Right. This is Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil.
Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. Give me an example of what that is. You understand what that's saying, young man Charles?
Khan, sir.
What that's saying right there?
That's how this nation says that you can marry man and woman and woman. They call homosexuality good.
Whew.
However, they call the School of Universal Practical Knowledge evil by them calling us a hate group and having us on the Southern Poverty Law Center's list of hate groups.
Right. Now look, that's in this same book right here, right?
Khan, sir.
Now where did you learn that homosexuality was wrong?
In the law, sir.
No, I taught you that.
Sir.
No, Commander General Hunter said
that. Sir.
Your heart told you that?
Sir.
You just woke up one day and you voted in President Obama said it.
Sir.
It came from this book, right?
Khan, sir.
The same book that just said, woe to them that call evil good, right?
Right.
So guess what, man? You got the Christian church got some explaining to do.
That's
Your
right.
Christian pastor got some explaining to do, man, because he ended up calling evil good, and they got you voting for it. Right now, they got you voting for Stacey Abrams, and she don't know if she want no rod or she want the box.
Right.
Stacey Abrams, leave that office. You come down here and talk to Captain Radazai, And you get in these classes, and guess what? You probably never had a man to make you feel beautiful, but you get off in this school, you're going to feel beautiful. I guarantee you find a man, you're going to have a beautiful family. But don't follow Esau and destroy yourself, sister. Get in these classes right here, man. You had something to say, other one about yourself?
You bringing out Stacey Abrams trying to be the mayor. Look how you got dumbass Herschel Walker trying to get out there and be a politician. You done hit your head on the ground too many times. You done hit your head on the ground too many times.
Really, it's a lot of other way if I could. Ain't it the same Negro that was in there hugging on Trump?
Yeah, the same one. Be on the goddamn ground. You need to sit down somewhere, man. Stop CTE. You just need to sit down and let, you know what I'm saying, let the real preachers and prophets, man, do what we do.
Right, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen.
You can't speak for us a lot.
Right, here come with cuz, sir. Exactly. And if it's too much and it's too listen, if it's too much, it's too hard. If you feel like black people not gonna change, if you feel like the world getting worse, you feel like this and that, Negro, leave it alone. Bring all of it over to us. We want the smoke. We want all of it. Bring the smoke. Bring it.
Right.
We want it. Put us up there to talk to them political leaders. Put us up there to talk to all them high-end people. We need that because we here for all people.
Right.
But you don't want to do that because you want to pretend, man. You want to be a whisper. Go ahead.
Real heavy class. I don't want to real heavy.
Most High Christ.
And that's such a heavy point what you're bringing out. I'm sorry, I better chime in. You know,
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Most High Christ. Come, the water.
But what you're bringing out right now is so heavy. You know, they need to let us talk to those high end. You know, those people that they're so-called scared to. You know, they're scared to say what we say. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
we the home of the Jew. We can go.
That's right.
Like the commercial always said. You know, we tell people. You know, don't practice this at home. You know, need it to. You know, we train professionally in ISUPK.
Right.
Right.
Come and speak to the people and relay what the community really needs. You know what I'm saying? You just back us up.
Right, exactly, man. Excellent point, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, big up the man that, you know what I mean, I.S.U.P.K, Alabama, man. You know what I'm saying? On the Captain Yahanna, Officer Tazar Watch, man. With Officer Allah Gun, Officer Bacard over there, man. In Alabama, man. You know what I'm saying? We just went over there to sit, you know what I mean, with them brothers, man, and behind them brothers, man. And guess what? We not telling you, that's what I'm trying to tell you. We not doing nothing to look good on camera. We not against our people. We love our people. We stand up for our people. We went down there and stood up for our people. We had to escort sisters to the car because they were scared of the oppressors over there. Because your wicked leaders, they not over there protecting the nation.
Right.
They over there being selfish. So those sisters couldn't go to the pastors and say, Pastor, will you protect me and walk me to my car?
Right.
Those sisters didn't do that. Those sisters came to us and said, walk them to their car because they needed protection from the enemy. Go ahead, I mean, add one slide.
This is an instance where we didn't disfund the police department. We disbanded them.
We disbanded the police on the Most High Christ, man. We disbanded them.
Police officers out there no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the men of the Lord went out there and we stood up for our people. They don't know us. They don't know us from nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't know us from nothing. But brothers banded up, went out there and stood for our people, and they seen the presence, and the Most High was with us, and that's what happened.
Right.
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 That's the faith of the mustard seed that you're supposed to have.
The faith of the mustard seed that you're supposed to have. And guess what? I.S.U.P.K Alabama. It's not no, what they call it, a big coliseum of people. What they call the church? What they call them big buildings?
Mega church?
It's not no mega church in I.S.U.P.K Alabama. You just got a few solid brothers in I.S.U.P.K Alabama that ain't gonna fold for nothing.
Right.
You got a few brothers that is no cowards that stand strong for the Most High Christ on the Commander General Hunter for our people's sake, man.
That's right.
With the faith of a mustard seed. And you should have been there and seen it, man. You should have seen how wonderful it was to see the same oppressors you scared of in uniform move out the priest's way and say, excuse me.
Right.
You ain't never had an oppressor move out your way and say, excuse me, Negro. You never gave them time to. Because they'll come in your path and you'll move out your path for them.
Right.
And, excuse me, I'm sorry. But you'll see another brother or sister and, oh, he better not bump into me. Negro, you ain't hard. You ain't tough. I just seen you move from the oppressor way on all nine. On all nine, this Negro moves you out his way. And he didn't even speak or say nothing. Right. So don't come over here to all 11 acting like you tough.
Right.
Go ahead, other one. Right.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I know what's going on. We clear things out when we come in.
Right.
That's right.
And they know the stuff out the way.
That's right.
We move better than y'all. And we've been taught by real men, you know what I'm saying, that's been doing this for a long time, by preaching prophets. You know what I'm saying? You know, some brothers go through Hebrew Academy and get that training. But we know what to do. Y'all don't know what to do. Y'all know the first thing they do, look, everybody catching their gloves when we come in.
Right.
All the damn police, they holding their guns.
Right.
We didn't do none of y'all, man, but we're gonna wake our people up.
Right. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going there and cause no records. We ain't going there all violent. None of that, man. We ain't going there trying to, you know what I mean, square up and none of that, man. We just went there with the spirit of the Most High, man. And you know what I mean, said enough is enough, man. It's, you know what I mean, y'all got to respect all people down here, man, or it's only going to get worse. You know what I mean? That's all it is. You finish that up for me.
Come, sir. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 5 and verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness.
That's what your Christian leaders do, man. They lie to you, man. Your Christian leader tell you, go out here and be a homosexual. He got him in the church. Your Christian leader tell you to be a rapist. He got him in the church. Your Christian leader tell you to be a pedophile. He got him in the church. Your Christian leader tell you to be out and discussing things that's in the Christian church because that's good to him.
Right.
He called evil good, man.
Right.
You want to get mad at me because I'm up here crying aloud telling you the truth? Negro, you need to go say something to your pastor for crying aloud telling you lies.
Right.
Don't sit up here and say, why you got to scream? Why you got to talk like that? You don't never say that when your pastor they're telling you, oh, you want to be this and that. You can do this and that. You, oh, he got a sinus infection on the mic.
Well,
right.
But you want to get mad at me because I'm sitting up here strongly, I'm just strongly talking. I'm not screaming. I'm just strongly telling you what you need to do.
Right.
So, do you want a man or you want a man or you want what you want? You don't listen. We are not nothing other than men in this truth, man. We are nothing other than your Christian leader, man. He can be soft. You stay over there with that. You know what I'm saying? But in here, man, we're gonna be austere, man, and tell you the truth.
Right. That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. How do I know that? Because what I'm telling you is sweet, man. When I'm telling you don't be no stripper, don't be no hoe, man, that's sweet, man. I'm telling you how to respect yourself and save your life.
Right.
But you think I'm telling you, oh, he being negative. Every time you say something to somebody and you tell them, hey, listen, bro, don't be on the corner selling drugs, man. Listen, brother, there's other way to make money. Listen, brother, don't do that. Don't do this. Hey, listen, sister, don't do that. Every time we saying something, why y'all so negative and aggressive? I'm telling you why. Because you think that what we saying is bitter.
Right.
Because your Christian leaders teaching you that it's bitter.
Right.
And you think when he telling you, oh, go get rich or die trying, get money by any means necessary, go out there and strip and pray in the back of in the locker room for a blessing, or be on the corner, you know what I'm saying, in your box, you know what I mean, in your hot box with a Bible in the dashboard, you're gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? You think that, you know what I mean, you want to believe in magic.
Right.
Negro, we don't believe in magic. We believe in the truth.
Right.
That's it on that.
Come on, sir.
Pick me up in 1 John 3 and 4.
1 John 3 and 4. Come on, sir. This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law.
Whosoever committed sin transgresseth also the law. I thought the law was done away with, young man Charles.
La, sir. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
Young man Charles, I thought Christ died for that.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
Yeah, that's what it say. That's what the Bible say, man. You know what I'm saying? It don't say Christ died. Christ didn't even say he died and you can do what you want. Listen, why would he die for you to do what you need? If you're already doing it, why do he need to die?
Right.
If you're already being a disgusting sinner, if you're already doing whatever you want to do, what was the point of Christ giving his life for you to do what you want to do? And then you go to that church and listen to the pastor, and he tell you to put your money in the offering and pay your tithes, and you're gonna be okay. He telling you just put your money in this bucket and you'll be okay. And he lying to you, man. That's like you going to God and saying, hey, God, look, man. Hey, listen, I just caught like 3 bodies last night, man. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, let me drop this. Hey, let me drop this. Let me drop this 100 on you. Listen. I just dropped 3 bodies. Now, when Buddy rolled back on me, man, I might smoke him too. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, let me just go and throw you $200, man. Lord, I don't want them petty dollars. Go ahead, otherwise, like you.
I just ran into this scripture right here that's super heavy. I'm going back into the book of Revelations, verse 22. If you want to get there with me.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? I brought out 14 when it says, blessed are they that do his commandments, and they may have the right to the tree of life, and may enter through the gates of the city. So when you scroll down to 19, and this is where it says, like when Christians try to say the laws is done away with, you can't say that, because in 19 it says, and if any man should take away from the words of the book of this prophecy, God shall take away his part out of the book of life, and out of the holy city, and from the things which are written in this book.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you take it, the law's not done away with. The Lord never said the laws are done away with. So if you take that out, you're taking the words out the book of the prophecy, man.
And guess what? Now give me John 8 and 44. Give me John 8 and 44. Go ahead.
Now go ahead.
Nah, go ahead, one. Slack.
You know, God said he shall take away this part of the book of life. You know what I'm saying? So you can't change God's words, man. And that's what your Christian pastor try to do. And that goes in good with your class, because it's like, no, you can't take away the laws, man. They there. This is what we just gotta do.
Right.
And if you take that away, you just took your name out the book of life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot.
And guess what? You know what I mean? Guess what? Give me that right there.
Come on, sir. This is the book of John, chapter 8 and verse 44. Ye are of your father, the devil.
No, ye are of your father, the Most High.
Ye are of your father, the devil.
No. Young man Charles, read it right. Salakia.
Ye are of your father, the devil.
Shema. You know what Shema means?
La, sir.
It means be quiet.
Come.
Because you don't know what you're talking about. Give me that again.
Come, sir. Ye are of your father, the devil.
Ye are of your father, the who?
The devil.
The Most High.
The devil.
Ye are of your father, the devil, man. You're not in that Christian church, you know what I mean, teaching according to what the Most High say. You doing what you living according to the American dream, the oppressor, the so-called oppressor, the devil the Bible speaks of, man. You are of the devil the Bible speaks of, man. That's why you think that you can go out here and commit all these sins. That's why you think that you can get monkeypox, and the Lord trying to show you that you're wrong. That's why He giving you, what I said. You thinking that homosexual wrong, homosexuality right, and the Lord showing you that it's wrong by giving you monkeypox.
Right. Salaki.
You know what I mean? You in the church thinking everything you thinking is right is wrong, man, and you paying for it. Every day you paying for it. From the smallest matter to the biggest matter, man. No matter what this oppressor try to do to make money, you still gotta pay for it. In Stonecrest, they just made less than an ounce of weed, something like a minor crime or something. A misdemeanor.
Salaki, sir.
Guess what? It sound nice, don't it? It sound like you finna live life. It sound like, oh, we good, now I'm in heaven. Negro, for one, for two, right? You still gotta smoke weed. Something wrong with you.
Right.
You gotta smoke weed to live. Something is wrong with you, Negro.
Right.
And the oppressor know it. That's why he gotta keep it where he still can make money from it. That's why he minimized to a crime, a misdemeanor. Because guess what? He still gonna make money off of it. Guess what? When he made it legal over there on the west side of the United States, guess who's selling it now?
Right.
He is.
Right.
Because he gotta make money off of it, man. He don't care about you, man. He don't care about what the Most High, he don't care about what the Most High say. In God we trust, man. In God we trust on this dollar bill, man. That's talking about the so-called oppressor, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the good that they talking about this dollar. They trusting this dollar, man. And that's why you look at money, you think money is this and money is that. That's why you can't live without money, because you thinking when they say in God we trust, it's talking about God. But that ain't talking about God. That's you pin your trust in this dollar. You pin your trust in a dollar bill, Negro.
Right.
You thinking that this is God. And guess what? When you die, this ain't going with you. Yeah, they might put it in the casket with you, but guess what? This don't have a soul. This don't die and this soul go with you.
Right.
But you know what you do? Your soul got to go answer to somebody that made you in this dollar bill. And when I mean dollar bill, he made a material.
That's right.
Give me where I got you at? Pick up Matthew 23 and 25, Baba Shah. Cause I ain't even get into it. Matter of fact, go down to Matthew 5 and 48. You know what I mean? Time short. I have to get into that another day.
Concept.
I want to get these two precepts. Matthew 5 and 48, and then you can hold 1 John 5 and 3. Baba Shah, Slaki. You got that for me?
Khan, sir. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5 and verse 48. Be ye therefore perfect.
No. Can't nobody be perfect.
Be ye therefore perfect.
No. Christ died so we don't got to be perfect.
Be ye therefore perfect.
No, just try your best.
Be ye therefore perfect.
And let me explain something to you what the Bible talking about. When the Bible say be ye therefore perfect, it just means follow the law, statutes, commandment. That don't mean wake up and live like you a iRobot, Negro. This is not a Will Smith movie. You don't wake up and everybody's mind just turn red, and then on the day you turn green and everybody just moving around perfect. Nigga, you might accidentally, you know what I mean, run a stop sign. You might accidentally bump into somebody. You might trip. You might, you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying? You might have an accident. You know what I mean? You might say the wrong thing, and you know what I mean, or you might say something that come out the wrong way. But when it talk about be ye therefore perfect, it's talking about don't be a sinner, man.
Right.
Don't be out here killing. Don't be out here robbing people, man.
Right.
Don't be out here being a whore, a prostitute. Right. Don't be out here being a homosexual. Don't be out here being an adulterous person, man. Don't be out here, you know what I mean, doing all the eating shrimp, crab, lobster, and pork. Don't be out here smoking.
Right.
That's what it means when they say don't be perfect. I mean, be ye therefore perfect. Don't be doing those things, man. But your Christian leader ain't gonna tell you that. Because he want to tell you what you want to hear. Because guess what? You ever went somewhere shopping? You ever been somewhere shopping, and when you shopping, they giving you a little weed. I mean, not weed. They giving you wine to drink, and they here you go. You like, oh, they like me in here. They giving me wine.
Right.
Next thing you know, you done walked out the store and spent $5,000.
Count of God.
That was your Christian pastor. No, he know when you come in that church, you high, and you was just full of sin. You're a homosexual. You just in that church. He know you high off whatever sin you walked into on. And as long as he keep that music and keeping he keeping that atmosphere right where you want it.
Right.
He know you finna walk out that church and be like, God damn, I can't even pay my bills. I done gave the pastor all my money.
Right.
he wants you to be like that. It's like you had something to say to one. Oh, somebody stop. You had something to say, sir? Right, exactly.
Right.
You done gave him a whole bottle watch, man.
Right.
You ain't got a whole bottle watch out you. God damn, I ain't know that was 10%. Hey, they said, hey, listen, they said, hey, they don't fake Israelites said, what they say, tithe ain't money. Well, shit, goddamn, according to the pastor, it's a bottle watch.
Right.
So like it.
Right.
Right. Exactly. People, you got 1 John 5:3. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, man. You know what I mean? Christ was a great example, man. I'm gonna tell you what, you know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you how he was a great example, man, because Christ showed extreme brotherhood, because brotherhood is the law. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you hear talk about brotherhood and all that. You know what I mean? But our brotherhood is here. It's for all nations. But it's in here because we're amongst each other, man, and we follow the law and the statute of we follow the law and statute of the Most High, man, and we do what thus says the Lord, man. And thus says the Lord, man, is follow his commandments, and his commandments is built off brotherhood, man.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because when you got brotherhood, man, you're not going to be out there destroying, you're not going to be out there being a robber, a murderer, you know what I'm saying, sleeping with somebody else's woman, coveting nobody else's things. You ain't gonna be out there being no sister that's a prostitute doing this and doing that, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna really just care about you're gonna tap in a whole another way of living, man. And that's strictly for being for your people. Go ahead, other one. Most High in Christ. Right.
But then get a second chance. He took a loss and lost his life so we can come back.
Right.
How great is that man, right?
Right.
That's a great man. So that was a.
And then the brotherhood that he showed on top of that too, right? The same people, it's like one of the same people that got him wanting to get him killed, right? He on the cross, and Christ on the cross, knowing these people still don't like him. Get what Christ said. Forgive them.
Right.
That's extreme brotherhood right there, man. That's like you coming and you know what I mean, you doing something to, you know what I mean, and you doing something, you know what I mean, you taking, or you robbing or something, or you out here doing this and that. And the brother say, man, you know what I mean, Lord be with him. You know what I mean? Like, cause brother, that's brotherhood. Not your enemy. Because Christ didn't have to get up on that cross. Or even when he up on that cross, he realized y'all ain't with him. Christ could easily say, you know what? You know, these Christ could have easily jumped down and said, like, damn y'all, man.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, Christ could be just like T.D. Jason, Creflo Dollar, Tyler Perry, and all of them. And guess what? He could be out here living his best life until this day. But Christ chose to put brotherhood before his own life, man. Christ chose brotherhood over his own life.
Right.
And your Christian pastor want to teach you about Christ? Go in there and ask your Christian leader where he put his life, where he put brotherhood before his life. And you're going to find out that a Movado watch mean more than brotherhood to your Christian leader, man.
That's right.
Time money mean more than brotherhood to Creflo Dollar.
That's right.
Creflo Dollar going to line you up about that money, and he don't give a damn about brotherhood, but he will kill you over that dollar. Eddie Long, gay sex mean more to Eddie Long than brotherhood.
Right.
Go ahead, other one.
I just want to make one last one, man.
Most High Christ, son.
The walk of this class, man, it was very heavy. It's a very heavy class.
Most High Christ.
I've been going through a lot, man. You hit on a lot of points. And that's what these classes are for. For us to come in and we to get it out and learn from my brothers, man. And iron sharpens iron.
Right.
Right.
It's very heavy.
Most High Christ, other one. You know what I'm saying? Big up to you every time in, man. He made an excellent point too that kept me going. You know what I mean? Most High Christ. You know what I'm saying? We're going to end it right here, man. 1 John 5 and 3. You got that? Real quick.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 5 and verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments.
No. We love God by loving ourselves first.
Sir. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments.
No. The love of God is me, you know what I mean, living my best life.
For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments.
No, for this is the love of God that I do what Creflo Dollar said do.
For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments.
No, this is the love of God that I buy the Pastor Movado watch.
For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments.
No. We go vote.
For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments.
For everybody out there to say, oh, you know, I like black and white. I live my life black and white, man. The Bible just simply told you that, man. This is love of the Most High, man, that we keep his commandments, man. And Christ was a great example of that. You know what I mean? That's how you know Christ loved the Most High. And that's why the Most High, God, was able to say Christ was his son. Think about you being a father, right? And you got a son. And your son do everything you tell him to do. You're going to say, man, that's my beloved son right there, man.
Right.
That's my favorite son right there,
right.
Because he do everything I ask of him.
That's right.
And that's what Christ did, man. Christ did everything the Most High asked of him.
Right.
And the same thing the Most High asked of Christ is the same thing he asked of us, man.
That's right.
And that's just to keep his laws, man. And Christ was a perfect example of that, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be out here doing nothing the Christian leaders tell you to do. They telling you it's wrong, man. Christ taught you how to do that, man. You know what I'm saying? You come in here and you'll learn how to do that. You know what I mean? And with that, pass it off to also Barack Yalla. You know what I mean?
I.S.U.P.K. security announcements. With the I.S.U.P.K, we start out at 1 West 125th Street, Hall, New York. Room for a new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister come to the school, their offer them is for 6 months. They'll be saluted only. They're here to share themselves with the world. They need transportation. The teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head from the school to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the school, from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, comes out of Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8-10. Means 10th. Ma'ashra means 10th in Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department. Upcoming holy convocation is the memorial blowing of the trumpet sundown September 25th this year. And with that, we're gonna Salaki. To any brothers who want to join I.S.U.P.K. Atlanta, join the I.S.U.P.K. in the whole, start wearing all black everything. That includes headbands, shirts, pants, scarves. Get with one of the officers to find out our camp times and locations. And with that, we'll give the teacher a courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Ma'at Shabbat, Ma'at Barak,
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barak Tah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barak Tah.
Hands down, dismissed.